What's going on, guys? Matty Russell here. Welcome back to another video. Check out the growth in that aquaponics system behind me. Today, I'm going to be showing you an update of how the fish are going, as well as what we got growing on in the aquaponics system. Let's get stuck into the video. Hello fishies, they're already here waiting for me. These fish are chafing at the bit to get fed, so let's put some food into the system. Well, the jades are certainly packing on some size, and I am very happy with their progress. It's starting to cool down here in Jimboomba, but the fish are still on the feed, and so I am looking forward to that season extending as long as possible heading into the colder months. Obviously, when the temperature goes below around 20 to 19 degrees Celsius, the jade are going to go off the feed, but for now, they're still eating, and it's happy days. Would you have a look at the size of the bok choy in this system? As I mentioned in a previous video, we do have some yellowing of the leaves here. Good indicator that there's not quite enough nutrients going into the system. We might need to add some other supplements in order to give the system a bit of a boost, but would you just have a look at the size of these bok choys? Just absolutely beautiful. Caterpillars have got in here. I'm assuming that's what they are. Could be grasshoppers, not sure. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest a bunch of this for dinner tonight. But just check out what is growing on. Over the back there, we have some cauliflower. We have some broccoli in the front. Still a couple of weeks away from even starting to form a head, but the plants themselves are coming along quite nicely. The one thing that I am super pumped about is the size of this lettuce. I'm going to have to eat it before the leaves start to go bitter, but at the moment they're just beginning, some of these ones here, forming an absolutely awesome head. Very epic growth. I am super pumped and excited with how well the food is growing here in the aquaponics system. Our peas are starting to form flowers, and so fruit is not far away, and they're just looking absolutely great. They're growing up. Oh, look at that. We have a pea starting to form already there. I didn't even notice that. This is absolutely awesome. You gotta love aquaponics, don't you? Some dinosaur kale here, red Russian kale over the back. I have put in some dragon fruit slips, and no doubt they're starting to produce some roots down the bottom there. Also some slips that I also, or suckers rather, that I got off the tomato plants. They're rooting and taking too well. My daughter Melody is actually going to be starting her own YouTube channel and growing her own vegetables at home, and so I'm going to give her those starter tomato plants from the suckers to kickstart her journey. But here we have a nice cluster of cherry tomatoes beginning to form right there on these cherry tomato plants. Over the back there in this one we have another cluster and another cluster. It is coming along, and before we know it, we are going to have that many cherry tomatoes that we don't know what to do with. Just kidding. I like eating salad, and so they're going to go in the salad, but check it out. I'm definitely going to have to trellis these tomatoes because they're already beginning to fall over and produce some roots, as you can see there, coming out the sides. No big drama. It's not the end of the world, but I don't want these tomatoes to just spread right throughout the aquaponics system. I'd rather them trellis up, and so I'm going to be building that in an upcoming video. Now these snow peas are really starting to grow up tall, and I am hoping that they will actually fall over and begin to grow down to the side of this cyclone fence down here. Not that the cyclone fence was actually built for that. It was built in order to keep these dogs from chewing my aquaponics system, which they did, and that's why it was offline for such a long time. But I've done some handyman repairs and put a cyclone fence around the outside so that the dogs can no longer get into it. Sucked in, preppies. Hello, you dogs want to say hi to the camera? Hey? Well, there you have it, guys. Not an incredibly long video today. However, next weekend I will be trellising those cherry tomatoes, as well as harvesting some of the bok choy and the lettuce, sprinkle some seed of some brassicas into the system. If you haven't already, please hit the like bell if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you can be updated every time a new video goes live. If you would like to support the channel, please do so. The best way is to share the video on your social media platforms. I'm brand new and can't wait to go on this YouTube journey with you all. Cheers, we'll catch you in the next one.